Hello everyone, welcome to Lifestyle Creations by the Jacksons. My name is Apollonia. So guys, as always, please read our disclaimer. Viewers are at their own risk. So guys, today I will be sharing with you a drink that I have been drinking for over the last couple of years. I've been wanting to share this with you, but it's a production, so today I have the time and I wanted to go through it step by step with you. So the benefit of this drink is it suppresses your appetite, cleans out your colon. You also lose weight as well, and it tastes very good and it's homemade. Before I start the demonstration, before I get into how it's made, I also want to share with you guys that we just created a kids channel. It's called Lifestyle Creations for Kids. Please subscribe, share. This channel is not just a regular kids channel, but it's going to be extremely informative and fun. So I will get into my little drinky for you guys. So guys, without further ado, let me just get right into it. So for this, you'll need a pot, and I've had this pot since the 90s, so forgive me. You'll need ginger, and you cannot use the powdered ginger. You'll also need 4 bags of green tea. You'll also need 2 bags of mint, and you need MCT oil. Now, these are the containers that I put the drink in after I've gone through the whole process, and I put it in the fridge. So make sure that you have lots of containers so that you can store it, because I drink about 4 of these containers per day. Now you also need the better Stevia to sweeten the drink as well. So guys, what I do is I add some water. So guys, this is the amount of water that I normally use. As you can see, I have fresh ginger. And what I do is I'll cut these up into small pieces. Chop these up into small pieces. Then I put 1 piece at a time. You can chop this up however it is that you like, but this is what works for me. Now guys, as you can see, is I use the fresh ginger with the skin on, so you want to make sure the skin is on. I forgot to tell you guys that. Now it seems like I have enough for my mix up today, so I don't need to do any more, but you can add as much as you'd like. I have no measurements, I just wing it. You do not need measurements to make this drink. Okay, so we're gonna move on over to the pot is boiling, and I have this on high, so we're gonna wait until this is boiling, and then we'll start adding all the ingredients. So guys, what I normally do is I take this out. This is the mint, and you need 2 to 3 of these, so you could be the judge. And I cut the strings off. And this is the green tea. And I start off with 4. You can increase it to 5 or 6. It just depends on how strong you would like this to be. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is bubbling up, bubbling up, bubbling up. So what I'm going to be doing is adding the fresh ginger to this pot here. And please don't laugh after my pot. I've had this pot since the 90s and I will not throw it away. We're going to leave this unclosed and just let it boil down, and then we will check on it in about 5 minutes or so. See guys, it's bubbling up, bubbling up, bubbling up. We're gonna leave it again for another 5 minutes. So guys, while we are waiting on the ginger to boil, I wanted to say a couple of things because I know you guys will probably ask now. This drink is actually a substitute for me. I don't like the taste of water. So this pretty much is a substitute for me to intake water. Now, I normally have 4 bottles of this drink per day, like 4 to 6. I normally have one in the morning when I wake up, then I have another one, and I don't really have a set schedule. All I do is I drink the bottles throughout the day. So I make them, I usually make these bottles like on Sunday, and I'll probably have like 20 of them. Like I'll do like 20 at a time, and then as soon as I start to get low, I make more. And it really does help to shed pounds. It suppresses your appetite. So I know people will say, well, do you take it in the morning, at night? Do you take it before your meal? You just drink it throughout the day, and it's going to help you shed pounds. It's going to suppress your appetite. Now at the very end, I'll show you where the appetite suppressant comes in. Obviously you guys know about the MCT oil. So at the end of going through this whole process, I'll be adding the MCT oil, and this will actually help to suppress your appetite. So you won't be hungry throughout the day. You'll be full, because we all get full on liquids. So I hope this makes sense. This is what I've been doing now. And, you know, I've lost a lot of weight from drinking this. So I just wanted to share. So we're going to get right back into me making my mix-up drink. Okay guys, so now we're gonna add all of the tea bags. We're gonna dump them in there. And remember, instead of the tea bag, you should be using fresh mint, but I don't have any. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be tasting this once it's finished to see if I need to add more mint or more green tea bags. So again, we've used the green tea bag for this, and we use 2, but you can increase this to 3, and you can increase the number of green tea bag if you'd like. So there you can see it's bubbling up. I'm gonna let that bubble up for about 4 minutes or so. So guys, I do not need to add additional green tea or mint, so I'm going to go ahead and put these away. Next step is for me to add stevia, better stevia. This is the brand. Now this amount should be sufficient enough. Now this is really sweet, so you want to make sure that you use it sparingly, and you can add more sweetener to it if you'd like. So guys, what I do is after it's finished, I close it up and I let this cool off before you transfer it into your container. So guys, I normally use my measuring cup, but that's being used right now in the fridge, so I can't use that. So this is a little bit messy, but here's how I transfer this, the drink into this container. And from this batch that I make, I normally get about 8 bottles of this. So in order for me to get 20 bottles of this, I normally have to do 2 pots of this and fill it up to the brim to get 20. So I have to do this twice. So again guys, this is how I transfer the drink into it, and as you can see, I have the ginger in there. And this cooled off for about 3 hours. So this is about 3 hours later. And I would just fill these all up until all the bottles are full. So guys, this is what it looks like. Hey guys, so what I did was after I added the sweetener, I tasted it. It was to my liking. You can add as much sweetener as you'd like, but start off very slow and increase because this is very sweet. And this is one of the best stevias that you could use. Now, I wanted to share with you that not only can you use this as a daily drink, but you can also drink this as tea. Now, when you drink this as a tea and you want to suppress your appetite, you can add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil. So just add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil to your tea, stir it around, or you can add 1 tablespoon. It doesn't matter. Cheers. It's very good now. This is still very, very hot. And I also want to let you guys know is I leave the ginger inside. I do not remove the ginger. The only thing that I remove from the drink are the tea bags. I'll remove the tea bags only, but I leave the ginger because the ginger tastes very good and it just sits in there and marinates. Now, this is what you will get. So you see the ginger in the bottom. I made a couple of batch of this a couple of days ago. So as you can see, guys, this is what it looks like. Now, this is the drink. So you can have you can make a drink from this and you can make your tea from this. Now, say for example, if you want, and this must be refrigerated, you cannot leave it out. Say for example, you have this in a container and you would like to drink it as a tea. You can pour it out. Don't microwave it. Microwaving is not good. So put it into a pot, reheat it, and then drink it as a tea. Okay? Now, where the appetite suppressant comes in is you'll do the same thing. The MCT oil you will not add to your tea or your drink until you are ready to drink it. So you don't mix this as a part of that mix up I just showed you. You put this in last whenever you're ready to drink. So say for example, you have your drink, you're ready to go out. For this side, you can add a tablespoon of MCT oil. You pour the MCT oil in there and you shake it up and you drink and you go. Now that's going to help to suppress your appetite. And with all the ingredients that are in this drink, again, it helps you to lose weight, it suppresses your appetite, it cleans your colon, and it's extremely healthy. And last but not least, guys, it tastes so good. I love it. I have about 50 bottles. I have about 50 of these, and I only have 2 left, which is why I have to make a new batch. Guys, if you have any questions, any comments, please ask, please like, subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching. What does the world need more of, guys? Peace, love, and happiness. Let me see if this is cool though. Yummy.